With 4.7 being here, a bedtime story started. Chapter 4, Act 6. Finally, we're meeting our bro again. With that being said, hope you guys gonna enjoy. Subscribe, hit like button. Without further ado, we're entering this experience mode, whatever that's supposed to mean. Alright, let's go. I forgot how long have it been since the last time we made Dane's laugh. I'm curious, what have happened? Catherine! What up? I don't know why we are on sumeru.
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
What happened?
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
Paimon just casually, yeah. I never heard of that classification before. But sure, we're happy to take this on. Which Archon do you need us to deal with today? I've been
The
slaying
Adventurous
them
Guild
left and right.
doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Oh, that's not easy actually, wait.
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers.
Gotcha, a lot of people have tried to do it but cannot, and so you think the only one that, have been successfully 100% clear commission will be the one. AKA us. We never fail a commission.
With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
Well, that's us for sure.
Flattery will get you everywhere with Paimon. Not gonna lie. I can't guarantee we'll able to complete it either.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot.
I'll give it my best shot.
If it proves to be
Why did I
beyond
say like
your
that?
capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing.
Since when? How long have it been?
But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
What? What? How? Why? How come they don't what?
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name?
I guess they got into some battle.
If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Also, another thing is, why don't we talk about why they don't remember the name?
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out.
True, that would be a little strange.
In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara Village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
Alright then, let's go! Paimon's starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Why am I the one that doing this? Wait. If in the end, bedtime story. If in the end this story is not real, or this commission is not real, do I at least get paid?
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
I'll take that as a no. Alrighty. Seems like we're about to go to Vimara village. I'm guessing we're just about to do our daily. And then Catherine is like, oh, perfect timing, you're here. But today you're not doing your daily. Today you got this commission, so let's clear this. Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see. Either
We
way,
made it to Vimara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy?
really, Paimon.
If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
I arrive and also I kind of
I see
miss you
everything.
sometimes, but oh, you didn't say anything. I forgot I can use Nahida to do
Hello
that.
there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vermara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that, then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all.
You did. You need to pay up. Give me money.
To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts.
If I am ready to give up on this commission already, if you don't care about it succeeding, then don't even, pause it in the first place.
We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
And tell me why you don't know any of those.
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Why?
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
So, Paimon, why couldn't you ask more detail?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
So those 3 questions are a no-go then. Is there anything else you can tell us? Why couldn't we just ask, why can you not tell us?
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know?
And somehow you have no information.
We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now.
How long is long?
At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
And how do you expect people to find...
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
If it's not a guy but a girl, when you're playing male MC, I guess we know who now.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
Also, another thing is, who are you talking about right now? It's why did you guys forget?
No,
Is it
he's not the
long
type to
ago?
leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being
it
seen by a
Curry Bear?
single person
No.
in the village?
Surely,
There's
right?
no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
Come on, that doesn't help at all, by the way. Come on, that is the most useless conversation ever.
Commit to memory.
I'm gonna be honest.
I really hope he's okay. Please, we're counting on you to find him.
Why is it important? Who is he? Why is there nothing? I get it, your memory got wiped, maybe, but what you can remember is only those part. I forgot there's no grapple. But still, at least something.
It's that guests I hear.
No.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
I feel like you say that to everybody.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course, I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others.
Got it. So parents never exist, but he is always happy.
He would often take time to visit the elderly, or play with the orphans in the village.
We can ask the orphans then.
And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say.
If it's me, I have no idea what to say.
As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities, but he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
Nope, nobody will.
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
Or perhaps the Doctor Strange type of stuff, wiping, memory out of people's mind is a thing.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out.
The weird part is nobody will remember his identity, but people remember what did he do. So I got some idea. Maybe
Well,
this
Trevor,
person
what do you think?
got turned into a pilichral. That's why people forgot the name. No, but that person still remember Carrie Bear is Carrie Bear. I don't know. There's probably more to this case than meets the eye. A lot of things are not adding up.
Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
Yeah, but people remember that this person exists. Like there's something here. I will say it's more like he's someone who only exists in people's memories.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with?
I mean, that's one way to see it. Also, why couldn't we go somewhere and ask Nahida?
Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
Will it be like what happened with Great Rukadavada? Like some sort of mass alteration of people's memories. Which mean again, just ask Nahida, because this got something with Soul.
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right?
No,
You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
nope, we're just passing by.
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
It's alright, I gotcha. I'm sure we'll track him down. We'll certainly try our best.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
Okay, sure. Maybe the house where this person have been living? That's a good, a place. Okay, not a house, but a tree, okay? Interesting.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories.
No, I cannot find a track of memories at all.
We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it?
Sorry, I understand.
When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to or if I should say anything at all.
Ah, yeah, that moment. I know the feeling. Everybody know the feeling so well.
Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
I get what you mean. That's what family is for, supposedly.
Really? You know exactly how I feel?
Yes, I used to have someone like that, a family member that I could talk to no matter what, no matter how hard the trying time is. But now, I have a lot of friends who understand me and will be happy to hear me out. But at the same time, I lose the only one for me.
Aww.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure, and patient too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Oh, this is so sad.
Wow. You two must have been really close.
You don't say Paimon.
Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore.
That doesn't help.
I didn't
We
know
know
whether
that.
that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
I understand why you don't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Is anything that...
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
No, don't say that. You help us understand him better. It's alright.
The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now.
Okay. Yeah, how about the activity time? Do he exist like every morning till about to sleep?
Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
It was always the same time of day, and time never seemed to pass. Based on what we have learned, this is definitely not a regular missing person's case. What Atosa just told us about time could be the key to unraveling this whole mystery. Oh, and on...
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
Oh, wait. The one that's on the top.
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
I thought everyone just
We've
ran
been
away.
spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
Are you sure we should fight? What if this was the one? Nope, never mind. Alright, you try to attack me first in my defense. My defense, you try to attack me first. So that... Holy, this is bad. Why is this... Oh my god.
This way, Turtle.
That's bad. It summoned like 3 more, hello.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
If you spend time with that person here, isn't it dangerous?
It was no trouble.
Yeah, now we come back to that. The question we should be asking now is, what is the Beast Order doing around here?
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vimara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers.
Interesting. Well, it's kind of figured that they got something to do with those.
Wait a
But still
second.
interesting.
That person, it's Dainslev!
He's back! Oh, I see. You have been working, huh?
Ah, it's you two.
It's you. Well, you're alone.
Oh, a friend of yours?
No.
Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. Well, see you later.
Yep, see you later, Atosa!
Well then. Move on. Go, faster.
Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Interesting word. Noted. Also, Paimon, why are you so aggressive?
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose?
Well, we're also on the trail. But I'll admit, we ran into them on accident instead.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place.
Thank you for pointing that I am slow.
The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilly trail activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
Well, let's see what more we can actually learn from the village first. After that, you also owe us many more answers.
And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
What is on the Act 5, by the way? I kinda already forgot what happened. But either way, we return to the village. Let's see. This time we got Danes left again. We'll be safer and gooder.
Ah. So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear.
At least maybe you can help with your life experience, maybe?
It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilly trail activity. And that is certainly not much to go off of.
Well then, how about the intel you promised me?
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
What? I actually forgot.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
No, I want to have faith in him. In a manner of speaking. No.
I sense hesitation in your words.
I don't.
After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened.
And for Lumin, yeah, but for the player me, I'll just simply say no. He didn't betray me.
There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done.
Oh, that's foreshadowing.
The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation.
Betray you?
His name is Vederfolnir, the Visionary.
The further for... But, yeah.
I'm loath to admit it, but He is also my kin, my older brother.
Your brother?
What happened between both of you? Now I get why he said like irreparable damage. Yeah, can still fix. But what really happened in Kanria back then?
There were 5 of them, the 5 sinners of Kanria.
Are you one of them?
The wise Roptatir, the visionary Vedderfolnir, Gold Rhindaughter, the foul Sertologi, and Rehir of Solnari, Rerir.
Got it. Not him. But who are 5 of those? I actually don't remember any.
No
Hey.
matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
What have they done exactly? Why are you
Wait,
so
some
mad?
of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master.
Oh, there you go. I'm about to say some of it definitely got something to do with us, but I don't remember anything. Interesting.
And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedafolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clothar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Somehow everything is connected. If that's true, then the stone slave we found in the ruin in Fontaine, the one that outlined Fontaine's prophecy, thus likely Paraphornir is doing as well.
They were once people of great esteem in Kanria, those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields.
But something happened.
The 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
And then my sibling came into contact with your brother.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
It must be hard to talk about all of this, but thank you for telling me. So that's what happened to all of them, and that's why the enslaved hate them.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
For people that didn't know, this is the first time we meet the enslaved.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osial and make a god or something?
Yup.
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes?
Yup.
I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable.
Which mean we have to go to somewhere that's unstable. Is this place unstable?
My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
And one of the things that flows through the ley line is our memories.
Wait, Then our commission here in Vimara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
Memories, ley lines, the loom of fate, the missing person that doesn't seem to exist. What is the connection between all of this?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, it's nighttime.
This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
Is it gonna skip the day for me? Because that will be great. Thank you. I appreciate it very much, game. That's nice. We got a free place to sleep. And that is nice.
Oh, so tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday.
You did?
It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff.
I didn't sleep well either. My head is a mess. I really hope they show some kind of cutscene. Would be cool.
Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
Yes, now whenever you sleep and you got a dream of some kind of foreshadowing or something like that, wouldn't that be cool? Well, every time will make it become lame, but I don't know. Maybe something about be careful in Dane.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here? Did something happen?
What's wrong, Dane? What happened? It's not like
The
you.
missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh,
I mean, you can just ask the villagers while we're asleep, but
young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before. Memories of him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
got it. So this place affect people, putting some memory into their head. Oh, but since we are a pure being, it never applied to us. But how about Paimon? Yeah. Like for example, right, people get rid of Rukkhadevata from their memory, but only us remember. Paimon forgot. So that's how pure we are.
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
Right? That's good. Well, what exactly did you remember?
I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
Oh, that's bad.
What?
Yeah, that's very bad.
Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
How is that even possible? Who did he actually... Or yeah, who did he choose to implant memory?
Wait then.
Like how?
All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too?
Yep.
Maybe they never knew him at all.
It's just people want somebody. And that's why he is there.
But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
Is that how our brother... Like, our brother have gone through this world, right? This Tovat. And something bad happened. Is it because somebody implant memory?
What sort of truth?
Bad memory.
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
Is the eye still safe? That's what I'm curious about.
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet.
It's kind of scary. Gotcha. So if you keep changing people's memory, they eventually gonna do the thing kinda situation.
However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
That is bad, but what if someone follow us? We go straight there and someone is on our tail. Or we're just exposing the ice location. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm thinking about here. Maybe that's the reason the wizard implanted that memory in the first place, to force Dane to confirm the ice location. That way they know where. Given what I know of him, I'm sure Dana had already thought of that possibility. Seems like he might already have a plan. Which means he already know that that gonna happen.
Of course.
Right? Lead the way then. Sure. Ain't no way you implanted on Sumeru, right? You implanted on Sumeru? Why? What? How? Now the question is, why did you put it here? We grab it on Mondstadt. But for some reason you put it here. I'm a bit confused on this part. Yeah, why don't you put it on Natlan? That sounds a better place, maybe?
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Have any traveler come here before?
Traveler, wait.
Where? Oh, it might be a fake place. Oh, what happened?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
No. Oh, the memory got altered so bad. What was Dane going to tell me just now?
Hey, wait up!
Come on, you're flying. Okay. I'm hoping it's a fake place. Because that will be interesting. Oh, it seems like something about to take place. We have to... Do I have to bring fire and... Nah, I don't have to. Okay. Praying that there is no random chest hidden... Yeah, hidden anywhere. Holy, this is inside that small entrance of a cave. What is here? Why it is here? Interesting. There are something on the top. What are those? I saw an animating. Making sure I didn't miss any chests. They are mushrooms.
Everyone hold hands. Strike a pose.
Oh, it's a puzzle, it seems like. Alright.
Hey,
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Okay. Aren't those stuff that he's supposed to already know? Don't tell me the Dane that we made. Yeah, the Dane that... What did I just say? The Dane that we met is not real. It's only memory implant. That could be possible. And I miss opening a chest and, you know, that's it. Don't have to grab the stuff. It's kinda aggravating. Not gonna lie, having to grab the stuff. It's like everything changed. Is it because something's affected or what is going on? IT-ler? Nope.
committed to memory. Yeah.
I thought you were the eyes, but well, you are just a robot? Question mark.
Yeah, this might hurt a little.
Maybe it's Nilu Party. Oh, that triggered one of them. Oh no, that opened deeper. Oh. I don't get it. But I guess that's one of them. I will always look around first for a chest, but then...
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light.
Gotcha.
That should unlock the mechanism.
Now, why don't you do it, but I am the one that's doing it? That was easy. Where is it? That was very easy.
Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Why does Dane sounds like somebody that have no idea what's going on? So far we got 2 chests as well. You know. Something about this is interesting, I suppose. Anybody here? Anything here? Making sure I didn't miss any chests. There's some rubble here. Guessing somebody is following us from behind. Maybe. Oh. This seems like an abyss order type of location.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
Well, obviously they are following us.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Now I know why I should have bring the other element. Well, no days of trial up.
The Temple
Yeah.
of Wisdom!
A slave trial will be cool. You know what I mean?
You
No.
play! You're up!
This me?
Hey, go
Right.
away!
Oh, you're the nice. That is
Let's
kind
wait
of
for you a
worse
little.
actually. I still got the upper element. I thought it was Hydro, but this was the ice.
Committed to memory.
Alright, let's calm down, right?
Ready, go!
Let's settle this, don't run away. I said let's settle this.
Let the world come alive!
Let's settle this, you're cornered, I'm cornered. All of us are cornered. Well, I just run in circle. That was
Just
funny.
as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here.
Yeah, No. Why do you sound like you're panicking?
Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see. Ah!
Oh, you're in pain. Not you're panicking.
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that?
No.
There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
Nor do I.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
Leave you here on your own? Will you be alright? Why do I feel like you're trying to trap me? Why is that blue?
The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Yeah, okay. You don't look alright. I feel like we are going to a trap. But okay. Dane does have a point. But something still feels off. Too off. What am I missing? No, Dane is about to grab the eye and give it to the abyss. It's our brother, isn't it? It's our brother with not a dual sword.
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Not the fight and conquer. If we are here, they know we're gonna do something.
You risked your safety, and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
Dane's life trial, oh my god. Probably just cuts it. I'm guessing it's paint a scenario in the past we worked together. Now we have to fight. Really?
The
So we
Abyss
are
Order's
back.
on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on.
Really? When we take our time, we see butterfly.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there.
They seem strangely calm.
Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
Wait, I hear something. I hear the wind.
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
Wait, you heard it too, Paimon? Thank God I'm not crazy.
It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilly trails in some way? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
Righty. That's interesting. I don't think the Hilly Charles gonna try to fight. But I'll be stealing their foot. Next.
Looks like the same thing is happening over here too. The hilly trails are calm.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
Is that? It's that voice again. Why? Tears of sorrow? Try to figure out what they are trying to
Over
mean.
there.
I don't get it.
Looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the hilly trails have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
Not to say that voice is our brother, but I have no idea. When Lumin didn't say that is the voice of our brother, so I guess it's not the voice of our brother, so who knows? I miss the grapple that I can do. I miss the double jump that I can do. Why do they actually make you walk there? This is pain.
We're running around for some research topic.
Okay. Seems like everybody's normal, so that's great news. Hello, Armadillo. I mean, Armadia.
Grandpa Amadea, is everyone alright? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Don't tell us like what missing person.
Someone's gone missing.
Yeah, okay,
you
that
say?
is the scenario.
Who would that be?
Huh?
Yeah. You don't remember? It just got even more complicated.
Well, you know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
But how is that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadea.
Now the question is, why did the memory disappear?
Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadia about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that.
It's not. It's yesterday. That's yesterday conversation.
What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again?
It's too early to say. We should check it with other first.
You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
Is watching us maybe? No. Why do I have to be the one that walked there? Gosh darn it. How do we know this person? No. Oh, we need to meet the lady. Not these two.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected.
And we're asking a random person.
That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a
Oh,
kind,
right.
warm-hearted
We have
person?
asked him.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing?
You know where he went?
Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Okay, let's check it out then. We didn't even say thank you. I was like, screw you. You don't help.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
That's actually a great point. I doubt returning to the past will be that simple. Given everything they mentioned about disturbance with the ley line, maybe we are in a dream? I'd say it's far more likely this related to memory in some way. I need to think carefully. What's really going on? What is fake and what is not real? Well, I forgot about the missing person.
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, no one remembers him. Because there's been a change in people's memories.
We have returned to a point.
If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing.
Yep.
If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
Back to the first
If
story.
this person only...
Not the Pratt. Summit Commission. We're inside somebody's head.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all.
If we really are in someone's memory, then this is our chance to find him.
Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf.
Guessing our brother is the missing person.
But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is.
Let's go through what we know so far. Also, got it. We're inside the girl's memory. Yeah, that girl.
Good idea. That'll help us narrow things
Sit
down.
below the tree, look at the clouds.
We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
Implant memories into mind of others.
Right! That! Could we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Implementing memory into minds of other be an imperfect process. There's no way the new memory could perfectly blend with the old ones. There's to be some kind of tell. Yeah, it's pretty much like duct taping a new film. Since our false memory will not change.
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village. But I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location.
The answer is this one.
If
It's
time
always
is allowed
thus.
to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion. There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind. Perhaps it has something to do with time.
Okay. Time does not pass within false memories.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit!
Again, it's the girl's
Must
memory.
mean time isn't passing!
I forgot her name, but it's her memory.
That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically likely taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
Yeah, that. If we consider this in conjunction with what we already know, then the question of whose memory this is seems to have an obvious answer. Maria Dainslev Atosa. Atosa. Interpret.
Dainslev had memories implanted into his mind. We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing villager, but it turns out we're at a moment in time before the village issued the commission. The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described.
Yeah, that's easy.
Dainslev had memories implanted into his mind. Could it be that it's happened more than once?
Maybe.
Oh, right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
Come to think of it, every time we
Yeah,
talked,
I already know. I'm
time
just gonna skip
always
this.
passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory.
To the tree!
Yeah, that's where they'll be.
Then, yeah, because they have been talking to the man, right? Yeah, what if the person is our brother? Kinda will explain stuff, maybe? It is not. It is someone from Abyss.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
I am sorry for being here, alright? I'll leave you to it.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman.
Stay pretty and beautiful as well.
You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Oh.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Kosa don't remember us. We finally found him. But why does he look kind of familiar?
Oh, right.
The disorder?
This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Yes, I know.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me.
It is.
So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah.
Broken hearted.
Okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
She is broken hearted. Oh my god, we just destroyed their moment. My bad. My bad. I didn't know you guys are about to get to that point, you know?
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
So you know, and you are... Harry Bear is father. Factoring in the memories, the disorder, loom of fate, and everything else, I need to think of the one person that can connect to all of this together. Harry Bear's Albrecht.
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
Clutter Albrecht.
The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality.
The Fissioner.
Dane's brother. One of the 5 sinners of Conria. The one who stole the power of the Abyss.
I'm pretty sure Caribert Albrecht is... Is it just Caribert?
You're... Caribert Alberic.
I already say that.
Oh. You know me?
Yes.
That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw... the me from back then.
I don't remember. I need to go back and watch the cutscene when I see through the glass.
This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her, but I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the power of imagination. Somebody translate that. Somebody translate that. I can't read those. What does those mean? Somebody translate that. I'm pretty sure somebody is gonna translate that. Like, for real, for real. Right? Surely. Yeah, I really hope I learned of this word. I haven't and I will not. Why is the loading so long? Oh. Where is Paimon? The proof of existence. I thought this is the eternal oasis. It is not. It's one of a kind, but it's not. Why are we not questioning where is Paimon? What is this place?
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world after all, as you well know.
You look quite exhausted.
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now, the time has finally arrived.
Why do you want to talk to me? Also, again, for people that know, these eyes mean they are from Kanria. I mean, you can tell from their outfit, but, you know. This is a rare opportunity for me as well. I just try to learn as much information from Caribbear as I can. What happened to you? What is the Loom of Fate?
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the Loom of Fate. But despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the Loom of Fate.
You become Fate of
I was
the Loom.
merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the Loom of Fate.
Caribbear is unalive. That's why he no longer exists outside of people's memories.
As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines.
Weaving ley lines?
In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But, as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories, but it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world.
So that was the source of your ability to implant memories.
Yes. I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation.
So what do they want to tell us? Caribbear the one that implant, right? But doesn't seem like, or perhaps he lied, who knows? What happened?
After all, its existence cost me my life.
So the memories that suddenly appeared in Danny's mind were implanted by Caribbear through the half-finished Loom of Fate. Now the question is it real that it's about the killer? That makes sense. I'm still lost at what he went so far as to introduce himself to all the residents of Vimara village. Why did you implant memories of yourself into people of Vimara village?
That. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world.
Oh, I see. You want people to know that you are a thing.
As if had a chance at life.
So that's why. I would have never guessed. No one will. But is there any kind of meaning to this? Does only existing in people's memory really count as living, as the second chance?
I know what you must be thinking.
Wait, you do?
Why would I do something so meaningless?
No.
But I just couldn't accept it.
Nobody can.
I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me.
I mean, you already proved yourself.
Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa.
Oh, those are so wonderful, but that is only a dream.
What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village.
I bet you'll already find your answer.
I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
Ian, this all stemmed from the tragedy that occurred in Kandrias back then. You know, everyone is looking for you.
I know.
Everyone is scared.
But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me.
As I understand it, even though you only appeared in their memories, your existence was a great comfort to all of them. Matters. They all believe you once lived among them.
I know.
They just didn't know you are just a dream. Well, now that I've found you, let's continue this conversation some other time. Dane might still need my help.
Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end.
Settled?
Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing.
The ley line have been fixed.
The loom of fate has already been completed.
What? What? The loom of fate is already completed? That means I have the first healer must have fallen into the hand of the abyss then. Something have happened to Dane.
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he?
So he got cut open then.
His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the prince. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location.
But that's what he want to tell us.
That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan.
But they never handed me the eye.
That's right. Because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Because you implanted memory. You are in the end the best. No, don't say it. Wait, does that mean he gave Dane a false memory? You made him think that? When?
Before
Why?
you two entered that false location.
Yeah, as soon as he want to say, right? And that's like, let's go in.
Traveler, wait.
Hmm?
So whenever that happened, something's altered.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
So when Dane froze up back then, it was because false memory was being implanted on his mind. No wonder.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye.
Forgiveness is not a thing. So Dan had the eye this whole time, until the Bizarre took it away. Not sure there's anything we could have done. Now that the Loom of Fate is complete, what are you planning on doing with it?
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the Prince is planning. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved.
Your goal?
You remember my father, don't you?
No.
Clotar Alberic.
Nope.
I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory.
Kinda? Maybe?
After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish.
I mean, you still suffer a mental problem right now.
To comfort me, my father told me a story. That this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears. Even if just for a moment. My goal was simple. To use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest, to implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls. In that memory, I would tell them a story.
Just to calm them.
Just like my father did for me.
So they are no longer...
It was a story of fairy tales
Oh.
and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us.
So the thing that caused the Hillshire to calm down back then was Kari Berry's story. The one that we heard. So that was his goal. That was the only thing that he wanted. He had a device as powerful as the Loom of Fate at his disposal, and all he wanted to do was to offer Hilichurl a moment of comfort and peace, so they don't suffer from those despair.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer.
Perhaps. I think it was very meaningful indeed.
All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I almost can't believe it's even real. But it's so nice to hear that he want to hug Lumin as well. I was like, please hug both of you. I don't care, just please hug. But and then it's not tangible.
That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years.
I love how Lumin is just so happy. I don't care about Dane, man. You are here right beside me. I am happy. What exactly are you planning? What are you gonna do with the Loom of Fate?
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time before the heavenly principles awaken.
The Heavenly Principle are still asleep?
Yes. For 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yes, such a flagrant disregard for the rules. And still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation. However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it.
You really hate the Heavenly Principle, don't you? I'm guessing Heavenly Principle is the one that destroyed everything when Aether go through the world once.
You could say that.
And I do actually hate the Heavenly as well.
Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful, even as a hilly churl. Seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the Heavenly Principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words. Lumine?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that.
Just for the love of something, people keep calling me Traveler and I hate it. So thank God you are back.
There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together. You told me. You wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here.
Bro, the story is no chill. I hate this.
Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
No, you are monster game.
You're only telling me this now?
Yeah, there are a lot of stuff that we can say at least, but you tell us now. Okay, you're a monster. Can't believe this. Man, kinda hate that part actually. I love it at first, now I hate it.
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy.
Now it's only player to remember.
Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here.
So that's the time when the dream happened.
Oh, and Dane came by just now? It looked like he was injured.
Never mind, everything that happened actually happened.
He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya.
Never changed, does he? I'm having trouble thinking straight right now.
Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear.
Oh, Pama remember a little. Okay, so we remember everything until Kari Bear disappeared, which is again kind of sucks.
He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened.
Kari Bear and I talked for a while. He told me about the Loom of Fate.
Wait, really? What a score!
I guess our commission is complete then. The missing villager, the person who only exists in the people's memory, was Kari Bear all along. But now that he is gone, I'm not sure how to explain things to the villagers.
Well,
No, something
what
about your
happened
brother.
after that?
Like, you feel like something is missing, you talk about, you are a little bit longer there. Cannot seems to remember. Maybe I'm just tired. I feel like something else happened, but why can't I remember? Not sure why, but almost feel like I lost something important.
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. They looked like quite a happy family, apparently.
Guessing Dane is the one that say those.
And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
So that's how Kari Bear said his goodbyes. That was the last memory he gave them. Oh, I see.
Oh, and we also remembered his name, Kari Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
It doesn't actually. That is a unique name. Make sure to remember it this time.
Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Seems like everyone thinks Kari Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now.
Kari Bear's gone. The Loom of Fate is now complete, and no one else will try to change the villagers' memories.
Paimon wonders how Atos is doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so She's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
Yeah, let's go. Reunion is one of my biggest I just love it. But except I hate it when people reunite like you forgot. That is no longer a thing. That is still the dumbest thing.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you.
I'm guessing you cannot move on right now?
I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
Maybe he want you to forget him. I'm sure he wouldn't want you to forget him.
It's funny, but I have this feeling he told me the same thing. I just can't seem to remember when. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. Life is made up of a series of memories. As long as I hold on to our time together, he'll always be a part of my life.
You should not hold for too long. Human need to move on. Yeah. If you look too much to the past, you will stuck in the past.
I'm just happy I got to meet him. So, who cares what happens in the future, right?
It's not the time limit. You cannot say anything.
Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I?
No?
Otherwise, why
Yes?
would he just leave like that without saying goodbye?
I'm sure he had his reasons. Everybody got their own reason.
You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay.
You are okay.
It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious.
Why is the lift so blurry?
And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day.
Sadly, let alone heart, he don't even have a physical body. What?
Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now.
That's what you said. But
Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear?
right, what was it that happened? I just cannot remember at all. Huh. I feel like there's something in my pocket. Oh, Scary Bear is...
A picture?
No,
Where'd
it's
that
not.
come from? Let Paimon see.
Let's picture instead. No! You are a monster. You must get along with each other. The two of you. You are a monster and I hate this. Oh my god, that's the ending? Really? Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Subscribe, hit the like button. In the end, the game's like, be happy. Here you go, let me give you some memory. So that way you don't be upset about it that much about damn reunion. But don't remember a thing. Either way, follow me on Twitch as well. And as always, a good story indeed. I like the story a lot. And I'll see all of you guys on next video. Have a nice day or nice night. Goodbye.